Analyst with me. Now, Mr. Vijayan, my question to you is, how do you see the performance of the Mahayati alliance versus the MVA?
So I think, come elections, the BJP is a different powerhouse altogether. They do understand how elections work in India. They also understand the power of collaboration. They also understand the power of consistency, the power of discipline, and the power of showing a unified face when elections comes. Also, they understand the pulse of the nation, which is this large democracy, which is India. We see that happening, in the last few years, elections across India, and then post that elections in different states. We had elections, like most recently elections in Bihar and even in Kerala. So I believe there is a strategy which the government has, which the BJP has. They know how to work with the strategy partners. They also know how to work in a singular direction. They also celebrate meritocracy as compared to dynasty politics. They understand the pulse of India. They understand the pulse of Bharat. They know what really works. And I think when elections happen, they just know what needs to be done. The opposition or the other parties or the regional parties have really no clue when they are going up against a party like the BJP. BJP also knows how to partner with the regional parties too. So even though they are a big shark or a big whale, they also know how to work with the goldfishes of the world, which is interesting because if you look at how the party is, obviously led by the Honorable Prime Minister, they do understand how elections work, how campaigning works, how to win the elections, how to work with the people, how to lead the people, how to celebrate people, how to recognize people, and how to recognize leaders. And that's been happening. And I think we also, as a nation, India understands that, Bharat understands that. I think we are living in wonderful times here. We're living in a moment where these elections decide the course of a country. And it's very important that you have, a double engine ki sarkar like the BJP keeps talking about, where you have decisions which can be taken fast, which is centralized. So this is a great, great opportunity. This is a great moment. This also goes to show the power of the vote. This also goes to show the power of the party which thinks ahead, which thinks alike, which thinks in a singular fashion, which thinks about the power of India. So, from my perspective, I believe, this is a great moment. From my perspective, I believe BJP is a party, or the way they won the votes, the way they won the elections, it just goes to show that they have a strategy which other parties don't have, and they understand India like nobody else for a long, long, long time.
All right, I want to go across to Rajlakshmi Joshi. Now, Rajlakshmi, my question is that, to what extent do you think are local issues like infrastructure, services, governance, driving voting patterns compared to national political narratives?
Yes, that is a very interesting question because most people don't understand the difference between a local body election and national elections and what exactly are the different representatives expected to do. So, for example, a lot of people they start blaming the prime minister if they see some potholes on the road. So, I mean, that is a kind of a misunderstanding that people have about the roles of different elected representatives. Now, in such a scenario, what happens is when it comes to a political party like the BJP, this kind of an election, it speaks volumes about the kind of confidence that people have in the credibility of the political party. So here, if you look at it, then it becomes a triple engine sarkar. So where you have the local body of also of the BJP, then you have the chief minister also of the BJP and the prime minister also of the BJP. So all of that put together, if that particular constituency, the people there, they have so much confidence in the BJP, and if this kind of a performance is there, then that speaks volumes about how the people feel about the performance of the political party. Now, the BJP is very consistent, as my previous speakers, that is Mr. Shekhar Vijayan and Sanjeev Unyalji, also have spoken about this consistency and the kind of a consistent effort even from the Panna Pramukh and the Booth Pramukh and all of them, how they have actually, they reach out to the voters, they reach out to the people, and they put across the kind of the achievements of the political party, of the government, and if they're in power of the government, then or if
All
they're
right,
in
Rajlakshmi,
opposition.
stay on with me. I'll come back to all my guests now. We've got some breaking